Hello, I'm Locked2, and today I'm going to show you how to make a semi-automatic farm in Minecraft, including some other farming tips on the way. So let's just dive straight in, and also if you are new, consider subscribing if you want to see more tutorials like this or live streams. Alrighty, so I'm going to show you the basics of how to build a farm in Minecraft. So what you're going to want to do is you want to put a water bucket, and you're going to put a water source into the ground, okay? And you want to build off in 4 blocks in each direction, but it's going to be easier if I make it higher in this case. But what you're going to do is you're going to have an area like this. You're going to have a water bucket in it, okay? And basically, the water hydrates a 4-block area in each direction from the source block. So 2, 3, 4. So this is the maximum amount that the water source will hydrate. If I put one more down, it just turns into grass. So we want to just do this on all of the sides, okay? Just like so. And we want to fill all of these areas in with farm blocks. Or just all out, use the hoe on the grass. Just right click with the hoe and it will turn it all into farm block. Alrighty, so once you get this all done here, as you see, 4 blocks in each direction, it hydrates, and it's just 1 block in the middle. And if you want to go over and plant, let's say, carrots, okay, so you get more than 1 carrot every time you break the carrots. Well, if you have a fortune 3 or fortune 2 or fortune 1 on any type of tool, alrighty, if you have fortune on any type of tool, you can actually go over and kind of use the fortune on the tool like you would in any other situation. If you have fortune on a pickaxe and you break the carrots, you will get fortune carrots. It will make more carrots than you actually have. So through here, you probably get about 20 carrots normally. So I'm going to show you how many you get. So we have 1 extra carrot in our inventory, alright? So let's break all of these. Also, let's just do this little test here. So it's 1 block further than that. So let's break all of these with the fortune. It doesn't do any damage to your tool, and just from there we got a stack of, well, one less than a stack of carrots, okay? So 62 carrots in total. But if we redo this already, and we just come back over to where we were, and let's toss the carrots out. We're gonna do this with our hands. But if we break all of these with our hands, we're gonna have less than 62 carrots. So let's just mine it real quickly here. And from that, we only got 46 carrots. So 46 carrots versus 62, there's a quite big difference. And it doesn't do any damage. So I recommend doing that. And that's basically the basics of how to make a farm. So if you want to make your farm semi-automatic, you're going to need 2 redstone repeaters or 1 redstone repeater, 2 hoppers, a double chest, about 1 water bucket, including a couple other water buckets, and about 1 lever and about 32 pieces of redstone, and also 9 pistons. If you want to make your farm half the size of this one. Alright, I'm going to show you how to make it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to have a area in the ground, okay, it doesn't matter where, so let's just go away from everything. You're going to have a flat area, and we're going to just go and make a hole in the ground, or in my case, I'm going to build it higher than you would normally. So you're going to go over and just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's how far water sources move, and you're going to make it 9 long, okay? So just like so, we made the farm 9 long. Now, we're going to want to skip a space, and we're going to put an area down the same size just right over here. And just test to make sure it's 8 long by putting a water source in here. And as you see here, since it is 8 blocks long plus another extra, it's 9 blocks long, so it has an area right here. So you're going to want to break 3 blocks. It doesn't matter how you break them, but you're going to have it broken sort of like that. And you're going to go over and get yourself some hoppers and chests, okay? And what the hopper and chest is for, to collect the items that the farm produces. So you're going to put the hopper, or the chest down there, and you're going to put the hopper aiming at the chest. If you're wondering how to do that, you just press the shift button on your keyboard, or if you're on a phone, you want to just crouch. Alright, once you do that, you get it all set up like this, and it looks, just like that. So now, you're going to want to build off 7 blocks in this direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you're going to go all the way across and just repeat that process. And once we do this, we're going to want to go over and put a water source down right here, okay? Wherever the hydrating of the yard stops, just do that, and then, just surround this, of course, just so it doesn't go all over the place and have a wet yard. Just to keep the water contained. So once we do that, we go over and we hoe all of this, alrighty? And as you see there, it is mostly, all set up nicely. And we're going to go over and put some edges onto the farm, alrighty? So I'm just going to use stone for the edge. But you're going to go over and just plop it up the height of the farm. And it's okay if you cover the water, okay? It's alright because it's technically still counting as a water source there. And we're going to do it on the other side as well, alrighty? So that is that. Now we go over to here. And then we can come over and then just kind of build in a little canal here. Now this is where I sometimes make some mistakes, so I'm just going to try to be as cautious as I can. So if we put water down here, we want the water to flow off the edge like that, okay? So this is where the water sources are all going to be. So we can remove this and then we can come over one block over here, okay? So this would be the 7-block area. We go and break all of these blocks, okay? And then we go over and get a piston and some extra blocks. We go up one block like so. Make a line of blocks going across the hole you just dug, okay? And this is so you can get down here. And I have made this the line one block too low. So it's alright, we can just up that by one block there. If I could actually make a farm first try, that'd be neat, but that's fine. So we do that, and then we go over and place down our pistons. You're gonna need 8. Alright, or 9. My mistake. You're gonna need 9 pistons, okay? That's no big deal. So once you get those 9 pistons down there, we want to kind of fill up all of this area. Doesn't matter what you fill it up with, just don't use farm blocks because that's not going to be very helpful. Then you get a water bucket, and you just kind of fill up the inside of there, one block away from the piston. You fill it up, and as you see there, that works out perfectly. It all flows down and into there, and you can now hoe that block there, which is not currently good, which I can't hoe it right now because it's covered in water. So that's where the pistons come into play. Or is that right? Yeah, pistons. Yeah. So right in the middle, okay, we're just gonna go right in the middle. What you're going to want to do is you're going to go over and get yourself a lever, okay? And the lever just goes right in the middle of the farm. Then you're going to get yourself a redstone repeater. Let's just put it 2 blocks away from the lever. It doesn't, you can spruce the farm up, make it look nice. You could adjust it. You can make it basically however you want the redstone wise. Just keep in mind the redstone runs out of strength eventually, so you want to have it as efficient as you can, or in a way, or as fixed as you can. Also, you want to cover all this water. And once you do that, what you're going to do is make sure that, the repeater is aimed this way, and you go along with the redstone around like so. Then go up a block right behind the pistons, and go along like so. And that right there should be able to power half of the farm. It did. Okay, so as you see there, that closed, and there we go. So we go over, plop the, hoe that bit of yard right there, hoe this right here, there we go, just like so. Then we go over and get our, let's say, carrots, okay? It doesn't matter what we use, but we can go, okay, and don't jump on your yard, that's a bad idea. But we do this, we come over, hoe this, and now we could place. It's actually easier to do this in survival mode instead of creative mode, but now it's time to place down all of these just like so. Now it normally wouldn't grow that fast, okay, but I have the tick speed of the game quite high. If you're wondering what tick speed is, basically it just makes the game speed up slightly. Either way, so there we go, that is all filled in. And what you're going to do is you want to just do this on the other side as well if you want it to be more efficient. But in this case, I'm not going to bother showing you because you already can see what half the farm looks like. And you just repeat the exact same process just on the other side. For example, you go off 7, just like so. And then, of course, you'd have your extra water source over there and stuff. Not that much I could really do about that. I'm just saying that's... But, you just continue on how you did on the other end. Alright, either way, so all of the farm crops are growing. So we're gonna flick the lever here, and it washes all of the crops into there, okay? And they all go over and end up into here. Now, currently they're all inside of here, but that's not a big deal. But yeah, that's how that works, and it's a little bit on the slower end because the tick speed's quite high, and it makes it slightly laggy when it comes to stuff like that. That's how that one works. And if you don't want to use the pistons, you don't need to use the pistons. You could just go around with a Fortune 3 shovel or anything and just go over and break them, and you'd get extra, materials. The Fortune does not work on the wheat, and I don't think the Fortune works on the, what is it called? Beetroot. I don't think it works on those, but it works on carrots and potatoes for a fact. And let's just show you what the big one looks like. It's just exactly the same. Let's just make this one a different type of block. But yes, let's just show you there's nothing inside here real quickly. Alright, so let's open the lever up and open up all of these, or I guess technically close them. And there we go. It does all of that fun work. That funnels it all into there, and then it all ends up onto those hoppers. Now it's filled up the hoppers completely at this current moment. It can, it'll get that all done eventually, but that's what that looks like. And you might want to have a roof or a better wall so you don't have to deal with the slight problem with them, with the wheat coming up here. But that's easy to fix. You just go up one block, just like so. That's just the entire fix right there. That's all you have to do. And I'm just gonna do a little test here to see how much I actually get from all this. Alrighty, so let's do a quick test of using 80, okay, this is 80 blocks here, okay, 80 blocks of carrots, if I'm not mistaken. I could be doing the math wrong, but this is roughly 80 blocks of carrots. So if we use Fortune and just go all the way around like so, we will get a metric ton of carrots. Alrighty, and then we can go over and grab all the carrots real quickly, and again, this is not as easy to, harvest as the other one, but it is a little bit more satisfying. Either way, so just from that, we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks and 55 carrots. But if we do this just with our regular hand, we will get a whopping, let's see, what are we going to get with our regular hand here? The regular hand's not anything special, it's just everything you have normally. So with your regular hand, I can guarantee there won't be as many. Let's just real quickly run around, grab all of this stuff here. There we go. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of 47. So it's basically a stack less carrots, okay? So if you want extra carrots, I recommend doing that. Just use Fortune 3 on everything. But if you want to not have to harvest it, use this method right here. It works brilliantly as well. But I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and maybe share the video around with your friends. It does help out quite a lot. I do appreciate that if you do. And also subscribe if you are new. Then welcome to the channel if you do. Thank you very much. But see you all next time. Don't eat too much wheat, because it could eventually fill your stomach up too far. Have a wonderful day, and bye.